It's been a long time coming. Hello guys, this is Spicy Bill and welcome back to another episode of Gunpla review. So today we'll be looking at the Sinanju. Yes, in 1/144 scale form. On the left, we have the high-grade Universal Century Sinanju. Yeah, and it looks cool because it's got a whole ton of water slide decal on it. It took me about 5 hours to put on all these water slide decal on this kit. Some of it is kind of getting peeling off. I know recently some of my viewers been telling me, hey, you know what, I really need to top coat my kits because I constantly complain about the water slide decals coming off. And you guys are absolutely right. As of today, I actually got 2 cans of top coat of a friend for dirt cheap, pretty much nothing. I gave him a whole bunch of candies and soda for it. So, yeah, and I got those things from a friend for nothing. So, anyway, those are good quality candy though, Japanese candies. So, we have the on the right we have this thing I don't really want to talk about. This is the HG Sinanju. However, finally I got this kit back. I actually stuck this thing in my my Neo Xeon when I sold it, and the owner's like, "Well, it looks cool." He doesn't really care, so I ended up keeping the high grade Sinanju instead, which I think was a better move. So anyway, which one are we gonna take a look at first? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the high grade first. So obviously, heavily decaled. I mean, honest with you, as far in terms of surface detail, the real grade really doesn't have a complete advantage over the high grade. And look at this piece of shit; it's already falling over. I'm already hating it already. But yeah, as far as surface detail goes, they're about the same, to be honest with you. I mean, they did not really put too much extra detail into the Real Grey Sinanju like they would with any other kits. The reason why I bought the Real Grey Sinanju was because this is actually my second Gunpla kit since I got back into Gunpla. So the first kit I bought online was on Amazon. I bought the straight red frame, and the Sinanju looks cool, so I bought it. And I watched some reviews online. Someone said Bandai was like flexing the engineering muscles on this kit. I don't agree with that at all after building it. In fact, after building this kit, I wanted to quit Gunpla. But anyway, this kit is a lot more solid, and I like the high grade better. The only thing the Real Grey Sinanju has over the high grade is maybe more part separation and more articulation, and that's about it. So anyway, let's do a side-by-side comparison. Take a look. They're about the same size. The Real Grey has some parts on the Real Greys are a little bit bigger. As you can see from the shield, the only thing that the high grade has advantage over the Real Grey is the the color part separation for the sleeve part. So you can see, Zaku L. Realist said these parts don't look very sharp, and yeah, they're really not that sharp. I mean, I guess if you're gonna paint it like I did, painting those sleeve parts on the high grade will make it look a lot better than these. These are it looks kind of soft, but hey, it's part separation, so it's better than nothing, right? I actually don't like that sleeve marking. The Neo Xeon logo on the Real Grey shield doesn't look really that good, to be honest with you. I think the high grade one still looks better. It just look more. It just looked better. I don't know, and even the emblem on the chest, I think the high grade one looks better too. I honestly, I have to say, I think Bandai really dropped the ball on this kit. This kit could have been so much better. There's just a lot of things that they did wrong. There's They really, if they were flexing their engineering technology and stuff like that, they would have given us something incredible, like a new real grade frame. That's not. This kit reuses the inner frame of the Gundam Mark II, the real grade Gundam Mark II, and it just doesn't hold up. You know, the thing is like loosey goosey everywhere. It's shiny. It looks cool, but even with all the decal on it, take a look. Look at the high grade with all the decals on it versus the real grade with all the decals on it. Look at the surface detail though. You can see that the real grade really doesn't have an advantage over the high grade in terms of surface detail. They're very much the same, except for a few part separation here and there. And to be honest with you, I don't want to do the articulation on this kid because I'm just gonna rage quit. I'm gonna throw this kid out the window if I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'll just tell you, I fucking hate this kid. That's it. That's it. That's how much. That's all it is. But anyway, now that I got this kit back, I actually got the expansion set for the what's that? The premium Bandai expansion set for this kit. So you get the head, the damaged headpiece. This is the original headpiece right here. You can see that. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and take this off. You can try to get this to fit on the high grade, but the head is actually a little bit bigger. Well, I'm going to demonstrate that a little bit, see if it works or not. Yeah, but I honestly don't really care about this kit. I'm going to just put this thing back into the Neo Zeon, and it's just going to stay in the Neo Zeon forever. Yeah, it fits. It fits perfectly fine. You're going to have to like work it in, but once it's in, it's fine. Yeah. This kid's got way too many water slide decals. I'm afraid like putting it in is gonna scratch off the decals. And with the decals, if you put like if it gets scratched, it will still get damaged, no matter if you put the hubcoat on or not. But here it is. Here is the head for that the damaged head when it got hit by the bazooka, and you can see there's two of the sensor in there, showing that this is originally a Gundam. So you can see the red part right there, the Gundam eyes. I don't know if you can see it, it's too full sticker, but yeah. Well, obviously because this is originally based on the Sinanju style. So yeah, and then you get the mono eye right there. See that? That's a mono eye. So yeah, I guess you can paint that green and then you have like three. You have two eyes and one mono eye in there. It's unique, yeah. But either way, yeah. This thing and two of the hybrid bazookas. You get two of these, and $38 because it's a premium Bandai expansion kit, which also pissed me off. So yeah. Anyway, this kit, I would just avoid the real gray. I mean the surface detail, there's really no difference. It's just have a few parts that have part separation, and it's got a couple more gimmicks than the high grade. Yeah, but overall, this thing is it sucks, to be honest with you. The crap. I think Bandai really should give us a 2.0 Sinanju. We can use more part. The part separation is fine, but surface detail they can do a lot better. So if they give us a Sinanju with a new frame and more surface detail, I'm down for that. But this thing, it's avoid it like a plague because it's a real grade. You have to pay the real grade price for it. And really, I mean, just take a look at it side by side. Where is the real grade supposed to have a lot more surface detail than a high grade? It's not there. It just got more articulation, and the articulation is useless because the kit is super unstable. And yeah, and the part separation isn't really that impressive because it doesn't look good. It's not good at all. So anyway, here we have the high grade. So let's go ahead and see if we can fit that head here on the high grade. You can see the size difference. The high grade head is a little bit smaller, but I think it's possible. Uh, it can work, but it doesn't look right. Yeah, it's slightly oversized, and it won't peg into the peg hole, unfortunately. So that's a bust. There we go. Yeah, if you like the Sinanju, I definitely go with the high grade, and then just buy the premium decal waterside decal set, and get yourself a can of top coat, and just top coat the shit out of this kit, and you'll have a very nice, very nice looking kit for your collection. Obviously, this one is it's an old high grade kit from 2010, so it's got these ball joint to the poly cap. But still, it's a very stable kit. If you want to see the articulation between these two kits, actually, like, I don't know if you even want to watch my review on this kit. This thing is just a joke. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But the high grade Sinanju is pretty good. You should definitely check out the review on that. This is still actually one of my favorite kits to this day. Yeah. I like it so much. Like, I don't know what the heck I did with this kit. This kit was like on display somewhere at one of my friends' shops. So, yeah. But either way, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, here we have the high grade Universal Century Sinanju. Sorry for the rant. You know, like I am really I'm just very displeased with the the real grade Sinanju. I absolutely hate this thing. But anyway, here it is. Here's them side by side. And before I end this video, and before I throw this thing in the garbage or set it on fire, let's compare the parts. So anyway, the hybrid bazooka for the real grade Sinanju, you had to get it through the premium Bandai expansion set. And with the Sinanju high grade, in order to get the hybrid bazooka, you had to buy the Neo Zeo. So you might be more screwed if you want this thing. Yeah, you have to get the Neo Xeon for this thing. But you know the funny thing is, the Dryson has the same bazooka. So you can just buy a Dryson and paint this thing, put on decals on the Dryson's Hyper Bazooka, and then there you go. You wouldn't be able to attach the Dryson's bazooka to this rifle though. So yeah, if you want, well, I guess you could if you mod it and then just glue it onto it, do the whole gimmick. Yeah, it can work, but yeah. So either way, I think you're kind of screwed. So, oh well, here we have the Sinanju. Should I even compare this guy to the Sinanju Stein? I think that's gonna be my next video. I'm gonna compare the Sinanju to the new Sinanju Stein and let you guys see the difference between the two. I know a lot of people have done it already. But hey, I'm in the business of doing a lot of I'm in the process of doing a lot of Gunpla reviews anyway. So there we go. So now at least you guys see the difference. This is like the first time I have to say this. I think this is like one of the rare occasion where the real gray is just not can't even compare to a high gray. Like you almost never see something like this ever happen. I mean, the real gray Sazabi is so much better than the high grade Sazabi, and pretty much anything in the real gray line has just more detail and looks better. But in this case, just look at it. Where's the surface detail? In fact, the gap on the. All right, you know what? Let's just end this video. Fuck this thing. Thanks for watching.